Alright guys, so I got deadlifts and bench today on the program. It's my primary deadlift session. I'm probably going to record next week my secondary session just because there's so much deadlift volume in that workout. It's a sight to behold, and I feel like that's something that would be fun to see. But yeah, today we just got regular old bench, regular old deadlift, and then some accessories. So I've got food cooking right now. I'll show you that when I'm eating it, and then I'm gonna have a shower and go to the gym. Loosening my belt, not because I got fatter, but because I tightened it last week, and it's kind of uncomfortable. The reason I tightened it, I was gonna talk about it in the voiceover later, but I guess I may as well do it now, as it's relevant. It's the fact that I'm messing with my belt. Basically, I'm injured. I'm in my second week. Well, first week was kind of just a reintroduction, so I'm in my first proper week of training now, leading up to the next comp, and my back is pretty fucked up. Not like urgently to the point where I need surgery, which is good, I guess, if we're looking on the bright side of things. But essentially, from my heavy training leading up to the comp itself, and then hitting that deadlift PR that you saw in my last video, I injured my back because for every deadlift that's over around 4 plates, let's say, and leading up to, so basically all of my deadlifts in my peak of my prep, and then the deadlifts on the day, and then obviously the PR, I pulled with mixed grip. And as you can probably infer, with mixed grip, one side of your body is slightly more slouched than the other because it's just, you pronate one hand and you supinate the other. And, it's not going to be completely symmetrical, is basically what I'm trying to say. And the problem with that is it can cause an imbalance. It was the reason why I never did any rep work, really, with mixed grip. But unfortunately, that didn't mean much because every time I went for a max, I was doing mixed grip anyway. So, in other words, various heavy deadlifts, or heavy by my standards, have led to me having a little imbalance. Now I've got a tweak in my back. Funnily enough though, it doesn't hurt while deadlifting. I'm deadlifting today and I'm happy about it because I shouldn't really have any problems. And this belt is annoying me. Yeah, I shouldn't really have any problems. It's just squatting. I do low bar squats. Leaning over a lot, obviously, that really aggravates my back, and I tried switching to high bar, which, first of all, I was genuinely struggling to figure out where to put the bar during high bar. Literally the same problem I had when I first started low bar. I didn't know where to properly rest the bar. It's weird because, high bar is like, everyone knows how to do high bar. It's just, which way around is this going? There we go. Everyone knows how to do high bar. You just put it on your back. But I completely forgot, which is, I just found that funny. But it still hurt, which I'm not happy about because I wanted to keep squatting. But in the back of my mind, I'm kind of thinking, thank fuck, because I'm so weak at high bar. I was warming up with 2 plates, and I had to put effort in. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it, and I would be strong at it if I kept going back to it. However, this thing with the deadlifts and my injury has made me realise something. I stopped pulling conventional. As you'd know, I've made many videos of me deadlifting. I talk about sumo all the time. I stopped pulling conventional for back issues. And the injuries I used to get, I'm pretty certain from what I remember, I'm feeling it in the exact same place where I'm feeling my current injury. So I'm thinking that maybe the injury isn't necessarily from pulling conventional, it's from the mixed grip. So if I, continue with what I'm planning and switch to hook grip, then maybe by the time the next comp comes around, not by the time the next comp comes around, but by the time I'm done with the next comp, I'll be able to pull conventional again, which would be great because I'm pretty sure I'm stronger conventional, and also it's a bit better for my ego as well because I can come into each session with full confidence that I'm not cheating, which is amazing. The belt is now sorted. I tightened it because I thought, you know, more intra-abdominal pressure means less stress on my back, but it just got to this point where it was literally difficult to brace, which kind of defeats the whole point. You know, I want to be safe, and good bracing is one of the ways to do that. So yeah, I'm gonna go finish my food and then show you, and then eat the food, and then go to the gym, and then show you me at the gym. You know what I mean. Just cut my fucking finger cutting a bagel. Yikes. That's not gonna help with deadlifts whatsoever. Shit. I feel like this may be suboptimal for deadlifts. Okay, so here is the meal. Probably about, I say probably, there is about 1.5k calories in this. We got 6 sausages, as you can see, split between 3 bagels. I'm gonna eat this, let it settle, you know, watch some YouTube, do some homework, maybe not, probably not. And yeah, then I'll see you at the gym. Done. Gym attire for today. Got the Gymshark lifting club hoodie, joggers, and from the, I don't know if it's part of the collection, but from the heritage drop, the new drop, the flannel shirt. I don't care what anyone says, this is beautiful, and I'm gonna overwear the fuck out of it. So yeah, let's go train. I had a lot of skepticism coming into this workout about my back playing up, you know, just not being able to deadlift really, or worst case scenario, not even being able to arch on my bench. That happened, I think, last week, not earlier this week, and it was really weird benching flat back. Like, yeah, I guess it's not cheating because, you know, I'm a big fat cheater, as you can see. Look at that monstrous arch, essentially 0 range of motion. But anyway, this is my top set today, very light, RP 6.5, 90 kilos. And then my back offs, I only recorded one of them because of how low effort they were and how uninteresting they are. But yeah, here's 70 for sets of 6. As I mentioned with deadlifts earlier, I will most likely show my other bench session, my first one, because I have regular bench and I have close grip bench. And close grip bench for me is touch and go, which is, it's strange to do after all this time, but it feels nice. That right there was my last warm up on deadlifts with 140, and I'll explain that in a sec. But first, here's my top set of 2 with 157.5 kilos. First rep smooth, second rep also smooth. Now, changed up my form. You may be thinking, well, it doesn't matter because it's still sumo and it's still fucking cheating. I don't care, alright? I changed up my form. How I did that was I went way wider because before it was essentially just wide stance conventional. I was like, right, this is ridiculous. I'm not cheating enough. Let's go wider. Second of all, I switched to hook grip, obviously because of my injury that I mentioned, and also because, like I said, mixed grip just simply wasn't cheating enough. So I switched to hook grip. And basically, I went wider, but the reason I didn't go wider before was because I had weak adductors. So what I've decided to do here is not have my shins touching the bar at the start of my lift. They'll still touch them going up. But that's just simply so I can get my hips higher, decrease that range of motion a little bit, and rely more on my back. Obviously, it's still leg dominant, but rely a bit more on my back from my conventional days. This is a treat. All of you loyal subscribers, I'm sure you've been waiting for the day that you could see me doing this exercise. My first set right here. You know, gotta get those glutes popping for the next comp. You know, the singlet is not very flattering, so we're going to make sure that I look good from every angle, and that includes from behind. Here's my, not my heaviest set. I think after this I put a 10 on each side, but, yeah, this is my second set with 4 20-kilo plates on either side. Apparently this is the max the machine can hold, but I highly doubt that because I'd never train glutes. So if me, who never trains glutes, can max it out, I assume probably most of the girls can lift more than me on this, to be fair, and I haven't seen anyone break the machine yet. This was not a good day for incline dumbbell press. The most I've ever hit on this is 42 kilos in each arm for 7, and here I struggled with 36 for 8. So that's very unfortunate. But, you know, I still got it up, and I did drop down for my next sets, which you're about to see in a moment. But yeah, basically the whole... I'm in a new program now because, you know, new prep for a new competition. We've seen what my weak points are, and we know what we need to build on. I say we, I mean my coach, who basically just tells me what to do. Pretty much every accessory, not every, but the majority of the accessories, especially the new ones, are there to complement, in particular, my bench press and my deadlift, because my squat went great. Bench, I failed my third attempt. It was an extremely unfortunate day. Still haven't recovered from it. And deadlifts, you know, we didn't do great on deadlifts. Granted, we had more in the tank, but we didn't do anything mind-blowing. Like with squats, at least by my standards, I was mind-blown. I was very happy with it. So that's why I've got, like, you know, the hip thrusts in there to basically just get stronger glutes. You know, I got to get my posterior chain stronger overall. I've also got hip adductor and hip abductor movements on my secondary deadlift day, and then still keeping in the 3-second pause on bench for my secondary session. And then in my first session, I have, like I mentioned earlier, close grip bench, just trying to get that explosivity better. And I've actually, before starting this new program, I haven't done dumbbell rows in ages. It used to aggravate my back a lot when I was like really injured, but I just go a little wider and everything's completely fine. You know, I try to make sure as well that I'm not just pulling it and using my arm. I know everyone says this, but even when I knew that I wasn't supposed to be just pulling it, it took me so long to grasp. You kind of just letting your arm hang and then using, I want to say your lat. I know it's weird thinking about having your lat pull something, but you're pulling it in towards yourself rather than up. Because, you know, granted it is going up to some degree, but the goal isn't to bring it up and into your body. It's to bring your arm into your body and then just let the dumbbell follow. That may have made sense. It may have not made sense. I'm not sure. That's the best I can do. I'm not a bodybuilder. So, just trust me on that one. So I think this was my last set on dumbbell rows. I'm not sure why this is the one exercise I decided to record all my sets for. The lighting's not even that good. I'm really got to work on my my arms and delts. Oh yeah, here's just one set of bicep curls. My second set, 22s for the first set and 20s here. Really, for some reason, I've recently got a desire, I guess a desire that comes from an egotistical place, but a desire to increase my bicep strength and also bicep size. So I guess that's what progressive overload for bicep curls is doing here. Recorded one of my sets of lateral raises. Have a lot of lateral raises. Not a lot, but as in I have it often in my program just because of my extremely lacking shoulders. Get a good view of the new Gymshark top there. And then my final exercise, here I just did a heavy set. I did the stack for I can't remember how many on this bar, like the V bar, and then I switched to the rope for my next set, and I just got a better mind-muscle connection. But I'm going to wrap up my little commentary here before I run out of time and the video catches up to me. So thank you for watching. I've been a bit demoralised lately about uploading because of my back injury, but I'm not gonna let it defeat me. I'm gonna do my best to power through it. Hopefully won't have to pull out of the competition. We'll see in about 2 weeks, depending on what the state of my back is. And fingers crossed, you know, pray for me, please, because I want to compete. Oh yeah, this is when bro was
distracting me in my set. How dare he? But yeah, I want to compete. I want to make good content, and I want to impress people, and I want to impress myself as well. That sounded really, really egotistical. All right, the video's ending. Bye.